As far as we are concerned, the exercise has started because a Congress is not a one-day event, it's a process. It is a process that starts from the day you meet with the stakeholders up to the time you conclude. So to say that the Congresses have not started, I think is not correct. I want to put it properly in the correct perspective. Normally, after the timetable is, revealed to the general public or to the party that is in this case APC, then preparatory to the Congress, there are steps that you take from the beginning up to the conclusion. So you don't isolate a particular point midway from the process of having Congresses to say, okay, you are waiting, you are fixated with the notion that you have to start seeing people lining up first before you now say the Congresses have started. So already, right now, the Congresses are on in all the 168 wards of Taraba State. It started.
Stakeholder divided yesterday over the mode of operation.
Definitely, that is politics for you. It is not sacrosanct that everybody must agree. You cannot be on the same page on any issue under the sun. So it is another misconception again for you to believe or want to believe that everybody must be on the same page on any issue under the sun. Talk less of political issues. You must have divergent views and opinions. But all these divergent views and opinions will be handled or will be accommodated within the guidelines provided by the party. Now, the issue you are talking about of having stakeholders are divided. Of course, the guideline says that the party is encouraging a process where, if possible, we should have consensus in the emergence of leadership of the ward officials of the party and also the delegates that will handle local government elections or local government congresses or subsequently state congresses. And the second option that is also encouraged by the party is, in the unlikely event that there is no consensus on a particular issue, there are 27, for your information and guidance, there are about 27 offices per ward. So now let's take a scenario where everybody agree that, okay, we agree that in this ward, all our officials are going to be returned. And then suddenly, one person maybe going for assistant legal advisor or any other office, he decides that he will want to contest with the incumbent. The guideline has accommodated him by saying or by expressly stating that once there is that dispute, once that dispute is triggered, then definitely they will have to go for contest. So even while there is consensus, the issue is you cannot just say, oh, okay, it is a consensus. We are also told that the consensus cannot be complete if you don't now, you have to collect the yes and the no votes. Then when you have the preponderance of opinion as to the numerical strength of the aspirant in question, then you will conclude and civilly say the person has won. So the yes votes must definitely outweigh the no votes. So it is very, very important. So for you to hold on to that belief that stakeholders were divided, of course they were divided, but they were not divided because they are disunited. They are not divided because there is disunity, but rather that is what makes democracy tick. The fact that you can, it is curious if everybody in this world will say, yes, just look at us here. We are all dressed differently, but the crux of the matter, we are covering our bodies. So you can now see, you don't expect a political party with heavyweights, juggernauts, people of diverse backgrounds, and you expect everybody to say, yes, yes, we are going for this. That is not democracy, and that is not the contemplation of our constitution, and that is not the contemplation by extension of the guidelines guiding the conduct of congresses throughout the country. I hope I have explained this situation very well. So there was no division as far as the stakeholders were concerned. That is the summary.